This year alone, I've already made $1.1 million selling AI. From January to June, we did $640,000 on WAP, and then we moved to Fanbasis where from June to now, which is September 16th of 2025, we've already processed over 500,000, and this isn't even including over $100,000 of crypto and bank transfer as well. And in this video, I'm going to show you a game plan to not make $1 million like I have in 6 months, but make half that in an entire year. $500,000, 25% of my success. You don't got to do 50%. You ain't got to do 75. You ain't got to do 100. 25% of my success will make you $500,000 this year. Okay, so the old model, the old make money online shit, it was the IG theme pages, the SMMAs, like you see all the gurus on YouTube talk about, doing drop shipping, e-commerce, or even day trading. The truth is, all of these models are saturated. They're old things that don't work anymore. AI, it's just starting. A lot of people feel like they're already behind with AI, but what you guys don't understand is this thing has a 200-year lifespan minimum. 200 years of making money, and we're maybe on year 3. That's like 1% to 2% of its entire potential has already passed. And thus far, I've made a lot of money within that time frame, but it's not too late for you to start as well. And the best thing about this business model is it's actually high demand. Business owners want to pay you money for this. It's not one of those businesses where you're pushing against the grain to sell something. For example, if you run a window cleaning company, you're always pushing against the grain to sell windows to a guy who already has windows and they don't need them cleaned. But with AI, these business owners already know they need them. They already know that it's going to help them save more money. They already know that they're going to make more money when they use it. So it's just a massive win. Okay, and the global market for AI is going to reach $1.8 trillion by 2030. This is just a fact. You guys can look at the reports right here. I already found it for y'all. So what are the top niches to sell AI to? Okay, I'm going to show you guys the offer. I'm going to show you guys how we sell it, how I fulfill on it without being tech savvy. You don't got to know how to code to make money with AI. It might be a news flash for some of you guys, but these are the top niches to sell to. Okay, number one, the easiest is going to be the local businesses, home service companies, real estate agents, dental clinics, cleaning companies, and automotive. These are the easiest businesses to sell AI to. They buy at the highest rate and they have the least amount of objections. Now, the second easiest is the professional businesses. This is kind of medium. This is the people like the law firms, the bookkeepers, the accounting firms, and even a medical spa, for example. And then the most hard one, but it also has great upside if you can really nail it. Like you can make a lot of money selling to this niche, but it's very hard to break into it, is the info products, the coaches, the consultants, other marketing agencies, and people like that. So once you've decided what niche you want to sell to, you then need to do outreach to actually get your first client. And there's two main methods that you can do to get that first client. Number one is going to be cold outreach. So you can send cold emails or SMS marketing campaigns. So that's like text messages where you just scrape leads for a database for professional businesses, and then go on Google Maps. You can also find them there as well. You scrape the data like name, email, and phone number, build a strong offer in CTA, and this can actually be done with a tool called Claude AI. So Claude AI is basically ChatGPT, but for writing things. It's really good at writing sales copy. So you can just ask it. You can tell it about your business, tell it about your agency. By the time you finish this video, you should know all about your agency, how you frame your offer, and all that stuff. And you can just info dump into Claude AI, and it can actually help you make this CTA and this entire offer and pitch. Then your client will redirect to your landing page or book directly with you through Cal.com, where you get them on a sales call, where then you can close the prospect with a high ticket offer. And I'm going to show you guys the closing framework in just a second. But the other way is going to be paid ads. Okay, so you can run AI-based ads, and we'll do this on a tool called ArcAds.ai. Essentially, what ArcAds.ai is it's a library of AI actors. There are AI actors that look and sound human. You basically can choose from anybody that you want, from male to female, young to old, etc. And you just put in a script, and like I was talking about, the script can even be done inside of Claude AI. Claude AI can generate the script for you, and then you wait about 10 minutes, and just like that, you'll have an ad that looks like a human, but it's actually just AI talking and through the video, something like this. So it's going to make that, and it costs $10 per video to generate these ads. Then you just convert them for a super simple sales funnel. It can be something that looks a little bit like this. This is built inside of Go High Level. Get X new with X using our talking AI, or you don't pay. Never hire marketing agencies or pay for leads ever again. Click here to claim your spot. Very simple stuff. Where then the prospect books that appointment for Calendly or Cal.com, and then you close them. So the way that you're going to close these business owners on your offer and actually sell them stuff is a few different phases. So phase one is the discovery phase, where you're just asking, hey, where are you now? Where do you want to be? Why do you want to be there? Do you feel like you can do it on your own? Oh, you can't? Why are you going to need our help? Just understanding where they're at and then kind of framing yourself as that solution to take them from A all the way to Z, Z being the dream outcome. Now, once you've done the discovery phase, then you can go into the pillar pitch. So this is actually the exact pitch I use on sales calls, what you guys are looking at right now. So right here, you put the name of your AI system, and then you just break it down in 3 simple pillars. And newsflash, this is the offer that you're selling the businesses. Pillar 1 is lead generation. So you fill out the onboarding form. As soon as you fill out that onboarding form, we create ads of human-looking AI actors. We send those ads for approval, and those ads are launched and leads start flowing. So pillar 1 of the offer that we sell to businesses is we will actually use those ARCADS.ai ads and we'll make them AI actor ads so that business owner doesn't have to sit around and film their own ads. Now, once we've generated that lead from the ads, we're going to build an AI calling appointment setter to call all the new leads and set them directly into your appointment calendar, and even call and remind those leads so they actually show up to that appointment. So what am I talking about? I'm talking about using SendFlow AI. So this is the #1 AI calling platform, and this is the second pillar of the offer. So pillar 1 is we help them generate leads through Meta, which is Facebook and Instagram ads with AI actors using ARCADS.ai. And then once we generate those leads, we help them convert those leads into actual booked sales calls by using a SendFlow AI caller that has real life phone calls with people. Sounds like a human. No one can tell it's actually AI. And just like that, you should be able to convert the business owner on your offer. Now, after that, you got to help them close deals. So last pillar of the 3 pillars is the sales. So you're going to provide us with your 5 most recent sales recordings. We plug them into our sales-oriented AI platform, send them a new script for your approval, and we test and iterate. So how do we actually do this? So we're going to get 5 sales recordings, and if they don't record their sales calls, we're going to have them record their future sales calls, and then you just throw it into a free transcriber tool on Google. And once you get the transcriptions from the sales calls, put it into Claude AI and ask Claude, hey, generate these sales recording transcripts, figure out the most common objections, figure out the most common questions, figure out the most common vulnerabilities, and rewrite a script from the ground up to pre-handle all of these things. So then just like that, 10 seconds later, Claude AI rewrites that script for a business owner, and boom, you've helped them generate a lead, turn that lead into an appointment, and then turn that appointment into a closed sale. It's really that simple. Now, assuming the pillar pitch doesn't work or you're not sure about it, you can also have other things like showing them a clear return on investment. So this is actually something I give members of my private AI agency mastermind. This is something that we built for our agency personally, which is a real-time AI ROI calculator. So we'll just ask the business owner, how many sales reps do you have? How much time are they spending on the phone, et cetera, et cetera. And then we'll type that info in, and it will compare that to an AI agent to show them how much money they would be making or saving if they just used AI instead. It's super simple because, words talk, but numbers scream. You can talk about your AI system all you want. You can talk about how good it is, but until you show them the raw numbers and show them how much they'd actually be making, they're not going to believe you. And assuming you do this and execute on these 2 things correctly, you should be able to collect the cash, get them into a 3-month contract, and then onboard them. Now, when it comes to pricing and how much you're charging the business owner for this system, there's a few different ways you can do it, but my personal favorite I'll show you in a second. Now, you want to put aside 30% for hiring, software costs, commissions, etc. 30% of all the money you make is gone. You have a 70% profit margin. So first way you can do it, and this is what I don't like to do, I don't recommend anybody watching this video does this, that's the pay-per-close model where there's no upfront cost, but they pay you $1,000 per closed deal that they sell. Because if you guys remember, all those niches that we talked about earlier, they're high-ticket niches. They're niches that make a lot of money per job, so they can afford to give you $1,000. For example, a roofer will make $9,000 per job. They have the margin to give you $1,000, but the bad part about this is you've got to pay out of pocket to fulfill in this entire system. That 30% that would have came out of your pocket before you or after you sold it, it's coming out before. So it's just immediately coming out, and it's not worth doing. Now, the second one is the monthly retainer model. This one's all right. You could do this. I think there's a better model. I'll show it to you in a second, but this is doable where you take $2,500 per month to do all of the thing for them. You can even try to upsell them for an extra $250, but usually it's just going to be $2,500 per month. Very used. I don't use it though because I like the upfront offer. I like where I get $10,000 upfront and then free $1,000 a month after 3 months for all the back end support. So we frame it as like a setup fee. So it's $10,000 to get started. You get 3 months of support included in that $10,000. Then after the 3 months, you pay me $1,000 a month for support. Assuming you have a 70% profit margin and you close free clients per month, that should be $21,000 in your pocket just like that. And I mean, that's pretty easy. You didn't do a lot of work. Now, I know you're wondering why I don't know how to do all these things that you talked about. I don't know how to build a SimFlow AI bot. I don't know how to do ArcAds AI ads, and that's fine because I don't know how to do that either. That's why we use the AI arbitrage model, where when it comes to getting leads, we just hire a VA to run AI-based Facebook ads on Facebook and Instagram, where they will run them, generate them, boom, just like that, and then book calls for a funnel or the calls booked directly. Then right here, when it comes to the AI appointment booking, we will find somebody on Upwork.com, hire a freelancer to build the AI agent, and then that's done. So when it comes to the AI generated ads, we just used a white label agency, and it's called Stealth Manager. So you guys can look them up right now. Go.stealthmanager.com. You can book a call with them. They're going to charge you $600 a month per client. So that'll be a total of 600 times free if you do the $10,000 upfront offer. And then when it comes to hiring a freelancer to build the AI agent, I paid them $500. So I'll find somebody on Upwork.com. If you guys don't know what Upwork.com is, it's basically like Fiverr, where you just hire freelancers. You can sign up, make a free job post, etc. Very simple stuff right there. And then the final thing is we got to help them close more sales appointments. The truth is, doing this is super easy. It's like just transcribing something and then putting a prompt in the Claude AI. But if you still don't want to do it and you just don't feel like it, I get that. You can just have like a general virtual assistant do this, and you can find that person on Upwork as well, where you send all those scripts and then they just do all the heavy lifting for you, so you're not actually doing that yourself. So yeah, guys, that was a system that's made me over $1 million this year. So if you want to really take action on this and get the most out of the next digital gold rush, which is AI, then I mentioned it a few times throughout this video, but I do run a private AI agency mastermind. Inside of this mastermind, you literally get one-on-one coaching from me personally. We basically get my personal phone number. You can text me whenever you have questions. You get 5 weekly Zoom calls where you can hop on and ask me any questions. You get all my templates and systems to acquire clients, and you get all my templates and systems to fulfill for those clients and make them happy clients who pay you for life. So if this is even 1% interesting to you, click the top and only link in the description of this video to book a one-on-one game plan call, either with me personally or my business partner, where we'll number one, hop on and give you a bit of a game plan, but more importantly, see if I feel like you're a fit for my private mastermind. If that is the case, I'll extend an invitation. So like I said, guys, if you're 1% interested, click that link in the description, book that game plan call, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye-bye.